From the very second that you step foot into Sector 8 of Midgard, and you see the world alive, you see people in the streets panicking over the reactor blown up and fire and destruction, and the crew of Avalanche is all upset about, did we cause this destruction? And people are relying on Shinra like, oh my gosh, they have to save us. And some people wondering if this is some kind of conspiracy or plot, and there's people looking at the destruction, hanging out the windows, looking around, children scared, dark alleyways, sadness, trash, debris. It is absolutely something to behold, especially if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII. And, you know, with the old graphics on the PlayStation 1, we kind of had to use our imaginations a little bit. I mean, for the time, the graphics were superb, in my opinion, but pre-rendered backgrounds and things like that they had to use at that time to kind of convey the scenery, and to see it now in 3D and actually be able to look around and hear so much voice acting, which is pretty darn good even on these random NPCs. And it's like every NPC has several dialogues when you get close to them. Some of them you can talk to, you know, manually. Those usually give a little bit more important information, but every single NPC littering the streets, giving some sort of feedback on their situation. Kids looking for their toys, wanting to go back home, people who came here just to check out an upper plate or what have you. It is such a sight to behold, and I really have to give it to Square Enix for really nailing down the feel for what's actually happening here in the destruction and the wake. And I wanted to make a video because after I experienced it and ran around in it, I was just so impressed with everything about it. It's Midgard come alive, and I've always kind of in my imagination knew what it would be like, but man, is it real now, and it feels just so emotional to actually be there and see it in this kind of way with this kind of fidelity. And I hope for everybody that's playing it, especially those who played in the old days, that you kind of feel what I feel. I'm gonna play a clip real quick taken from my gameplay, just so you can kind of see the kind of atmospheric things. I'm gonna play a couple of mashed up clips here, so check it out and then we'll talk some more.
It's no use. Why would someone do this?
You are advised to vacate the area.
I must be seeing things.
The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
You should get away from there. Thought I was a goner.
From the Shinra Emergency Operations
My family, they're at the station.
Order has been issued to the unsafe to remain
Just
indoors.
calm down.
Please leave your residences at once. I repeat.
I can't take this.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency
Well,
Operations.
can't go this way.
Why this
An
one?
evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
What's the point in even
You are
trying?
advised to vacate the area immediately.
Everything was fine then.
Explosions at the
Just let me
reactor
go
have caused
home.
numerous ongoing fires.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
From the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
What happens? I'm here for
You
you.
are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at many homes are at risk. It is not
Do what
safe
you
to
like.
remain
I'm
indoors.
taking the kids to
Please
safety.
leave your residences at
No,
once.
we stay together.
Yeah, together. I don't want to leave without you.
This is an
Me
alert
too.
from the
I'm
Shinra
staying.
Emergency Operations Center. As
This
the
is
reactor
crazy.
has caused
Mom,
numerous
we want to get our
ongoing fires.
toys.
Many
Not
homes
now,
are at
honey.
risk.
I'm sorry.
It is
Well, we
not
can get
safe
them
to
later,
remain
right?
indoors. Please leave
Sure
your
you
residences
can,
at
after
once.
this is all over.
What's the president got to say about all this?
I must ask you to remain in the hotel along with the other guests.
But we want to know what's going on.
Better that than cowering inside.
The fires can't reach us here.
Just terrible.
Wait, we can't go through the plaza?
How am I gonna get home? I came here to enjoy myself.
I stay put.
The military's here. We're fine.
Could the mayor be behind this? Huh? Maybe it's part of a plot to tarnish President Shinra's name.
Okay.
So I'm hoping from that footage you can kind of get the feeling of what I was feeling when I was playing this. So in the old Final Fantasy VII, in the original, back on the PS1, you kind of got, after this part, you know, after the very beginning, basically intro scene of the first reactor getting blown, you kind of got the feeling that, yeah, there was a little bit, there's people running around the streets kind of thing. They were limited in what they could do. Seeing it now and seeing everybody out in the street, everybody looking, everybody's like, oh my gosh, it really just makes you realize how impactful that really was, that you just, you know, committed an attack on a company that provides power and protection and things for the people. As far as they're concerned, the, you know, Shinra Corporation they're good guys as far as the common person is concerned, and technically at this point in the story, the Avalanche team is kind of the bad guy, right? And I've seen the argument that they actually are the bad guy, you know, throughout the story and that kind of thing from the old game as well. But what I'm saying here is that you can feel that, you can see the panic in the streets, and it's really awesome. It's really cool to see that and experience it this way. And this is at the very beginning of the game, guys. I mean, as things go on, I just can't wait to see how things unfold and how we're getting so much more detail. And I can see that I'm probably going to be putting a lot of time in this game because I want to see what everybody has to say, and I'm really soaking in the sights, and I really highly encourage it when you're playing this game. They put so much detail into absolutely everything that you kind of just slow down, take time to smell the roses, and enjoy all this mastery, the cinematic masterpiece that they put together. The music in each scene really fits everything so well. This is just absolutely a dream come true to be able to see Midgar in this way. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, especially if you have played the game and you know, this is pretty early in the game, so if you've seen this or how you felt about it or how you feel basically the difference between the old game to this one, to the remake, and how much more impactful these small details really are to you, or not at all. Did you just kind of run through it and skip it? Just let me know what you think in the comments down below about how Square Enix has handled this early scene and your thoughts on it. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. Lots of commentary about this game coming. I really, as I get to parts in the game, I like to kind of express that. Some of these have mild spoilers in them, some will have major spoilers. I'll always say that at the beginning. If it's going to major plot line spoiler, or, you know, you could consider actually even seeing the game a spoiler, to be honest. So I'll try to keep those, though. If it's got a major plot spoiler, I'll always put that at the beginning of the video. But guys, if you're new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you're interested in Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy content. We also cover, of course, my main theme here is old school MMORPGs, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and many others. Please subscribe though if you'd like to see more content, and until next time, God bless and happy gaming. Listen to what I say. I've been making videos all day. My friends all say I'm it's a video buffet. You can even hit replay. But please just subscribe. I can't even describe being part of my tribe. I'll even offer you a prize, but just please just subscribe and hit the bell notification too.